Making a delicious but an easy recipe today, Pizzert, pizza and dessert. So if you've ever eaten at Pizza Inn, I'm sure you have had some of their delicious Pizzert. So I'll start by pre-baking my pizza crust on the pizza stone, and then we're going to need about a half a bag of chocolate chips, a mixture of brown sugar and white sugar, and I will stir those together. We're going to need a stick of melted butter, and then we're going to need half a box of yellow cake mix. Very easy to do, y'all, but it's so good. So let's get this going. Okay, we can eyeball the cake mix, but we only need half, and I tend to be a little heavy-handed, so I'm going to use our digital scales. I put my bowl on there, and then I hit this tare button, and it zeroed the weight out. So I just poured the cake mix in there until I got exactly 7.62 ounces, which is half of that box of cake mix. But again, you can eyeball it if you want to. I have got the crust pre-baked, so now I'll start with the mixture. I've got 1 stick of butter in the wrapper in the silicone prep bowl, and I'll microwave that for 1 minute. I love using the silicone prep bowl and doing it in the wrapper because it doesn't splatter. So I'll pour that melted butter now in our cake mix, and then you'll just stir it up. Try to start out stirring gently so that powder don't fly all over you, and just keep stirring until you get a nice thick mixture. You'll want it to be thick, and it smells heavenly, y'all. So you're looking for a thick batter just like this. I decided to go ahead and get my white sugar and brown sugar mixed together, and I'm going to put it in our powdered sugar shaker. It would just be easier for me to sprinkle it on top more evenly when I'm ready. So now the first thing we'll do is put our cake batter on top of that crust. So I'm just going to kind of place it around on top of the crust, and the crust is still a little warm, but you want to spread it out, and I like using our icing spreader to do that. This baby is huge, y'all. So I just go along and kind of press the mixture out. I don't want it too thick or too thin, and I kind of want it smooth out, consistent through the pizza crust. So just keep going and spreading until you get a nice coating just like this. This is going to be so delicious. So next, I will be adding my chocolate chips. I'm making the chocolate chip Pizza Inn Pizzert. So just sprinkle those chocolate chips all over top. I could probably be happy with the whole bag instead of half a bag, but I'm going to do just half. So it'll look like that, and now I'll sprinkle on my 2 sugars. I do sometimes make it with just brown sugar, and actually when I do that, that's my favorite way. So I've got the oven preheated at 400 degrees, and it is all done, y'all, and it smells amazing. Okay, y'all, it is done, and I let it cool so I could go ahead and slice it. Oh my goodness, somebody send help. I'm so glad my daughters live on each side of me. But if you want to be the favorite relative, aunt, uncle, co-worker, if you're going to a party, take this Pizzert. So I'm going to tilt this down. I took our pizza cutter and went ahead and sliced it, and I love this pizza cutter because it's got this little piece for brownies. If you're doing brownies in a different pan, or if the crust is thick, we can just do like that and do our crust with it. And I don't show the powdered sugar shakers much. I have 2 or 3 of them. This one I have powdered sugar in, and this one tonight I used to mix my brown sugar and regular sugar, and I didn't end up using it all. You just do it until your heart tells you to stop. So the other tool I use that I don't show a lot, but I use a lot, is this icing spreader. This baby is huge, and it just worked wonderful for this. Okay, so those 2 things out of the way. I'm gonna get a piece out and slice, taste it for you. Y'all, look at that, look at that. It's still warm, but I like them when they're warm. We have a pizza chain in North Carolina here that's Pizza Hut. I don't know if they're in your area or not, but they make this Pizzert, and I love, love, love it. So I have finally found the secret recipe, according to them, to an employee who will remain nameless. So let's taste. Amazing. Oh my goodness, y'all. I could eat this whole pizza, the whole thing. It is delicious. So when I share this recipe with you, you probably already have the ingredients, but if you don't, run. Don't walk. You run to the store and get the ingredients to make this. It is that delicious. But I love sweets. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. And look for the recipe in the comments for this chocolate chip pizzert. Y'all have a great night. Bye-bye.